Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. We know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. They've got Gobert, then Booker out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Caruso in at the small forward. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Gobert knocks it away. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. On defense, Phoenix. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
You know, Doris, you think back to the Suns in the NBA Finals not too long ago. How quickly things can change in this NBA.
Wow. Kevin, success in the NBA is fragile, it's tenuous, and it's never guaranteed despite past success. The Suns shook up their core after losing in the finals, just trying to get over the hump. But that delicate balance obviously hasn't worked out. They're competitors in the West, but can they get to the ultimate prize?
Williams can't get it to go. The Suns have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Gobert the pass to Booker. Halliburton outside from downtown, and there's Booker on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
When he's gone, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
Now here's Booker. He has 7. Good work there as it goes.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. His team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around, and the rotations have to be on point. It's going to take all 5 guys to try and stop him. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Suns making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Tyrese Halliburton on top. Second is Trae Young.
And really 2 terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Williams into the lane.
Look out, because if Jalen Williams wants to put it on the deck and get to the cup, I would not lose my mind and step in front of him.
Ayton kicks to Booker. Halliburton outside. Puts it up. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton
like
so good
Gretzky.
at using his
Impress
physical
me.
advantages.
Let me see you do it, dance. Let me see it twerk.
Porter passes to Lively.
I wish we would defend us.
Beal against Booker. And the jam by Beal.
Well, the creativity of Bradley Beal, incredible.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Williamson. The Suns getting the bucket. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
That's going to be a difference-making shot for Zion if he can dial that in.
Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Here's Booker. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 4. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And now, joining us on the line, Shams Charania with a recent development. Shams, what's the latest?
Thanks, Kevin. The news out of Phoenix today as the Suns front office is making early season changes. Their fans are going to be excited with this deal because Trae Young has a flair for the dramatic. He makes impossible shots, highlight reel passes. His confidence never wavers. And I'm told he really believes he's going to be able to succeed moving forward. And that truly rubs off on his teammates.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. Now, here's Halliburton. A 23-point game for him in the win against Miami.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
Pass to Booker. Shoots over Beal. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Beal. Got a hand on it. Here's Booker. He's coming off a 22-point game against
In front of your
Miami.
face. In front of your face where I miss.
That shot. We'll see if they can work it back
What's up,
in
man?
that same area.
Oh, I just missed.
Outside Beal.
Get him.
There's the triple. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Booker the pass to Halliburton.
Watch it.
Wasted
I
no
need to
time
switch.
on that shot, but it's off the
my
mark.
tired.
Mavericks trail by 6. Porter dishes to Williamson. Right side, Williams. And stolen by Ayton. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Here's Booker.
That's it.
That falls. Nice feed
Hold
that
on
time
fire
from
though.
Halliburton.
I'm not putting him out.
Halliburton's got his 8th assist in the game. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jarek Liner. Isaac comes in for Williamson. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Porter. And Phoenix also making a switch.
Do that,
Gobert is
bitch.
checked in for Sharp.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
Rudy Gobert, do not have him in real life. But in the game, I know it's fucking losing.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the first. On the wing, Williams. Back to Dunn. Shot clock at 5. Trying to end the drought.
And the three-pointers just not falling for them early.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in
Is that
a
the
rush,
best
right?
team?
Even
My
when
eyes
you
both
send
of them
it
like
double or
Gretzky.
track the ball,
Impress
the
me.
Mavs stay
Baby
calm.
girl,
They know
baby, see
where to
you,
go.
that's
It's
me,
what
see
makes
her.
slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Angle.
Here's Williams. Devin Booker picking up that
Hey,
last
Gretzky.
basket.
I put them like Gretzky. Impress me.
Now, here's Dunn. 51 seconds left to play here in the first. Gobert with the defensive effort. Booker with a deep three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Booker's got 22 points.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Phoenix.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. A nice shot by Halliburton.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Here's Beal. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
For 3, Booker. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
Here's Isaac. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
So with Williams on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Bradley Beal is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Simpson in at the point guard position. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get up.
Please stay. I need you, oh God. Please stay. Is that your best game?
Out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin?
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to talk to his guys. Brendan Watford's checked in for Dallas. And for the Suns, Hachimura comes in for Walker Kessler.
I'll be your Valentine, naked with your wife.
Hachimura setting the bait for Young. It's up to 3. And it's the Suns missing. Average trail by 18. Isaac passes to Watford. Done outside. The 3. It's good from long range. Done.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And the Suns lead by 17.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kicked his pocket. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Isaac misses. Young outside. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Beal can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
Well, that's 6'11", sending it back. Jonathan Isaac. I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
They grabbed their own miss.
And it's close, but didn't get on balance quick enough.
Jalen Williams is checked in for Dallas. Booth comes in for Trenton Watford. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Phoenix. We're just over 2.5 minutes in the second quarter. Isaac, and it's sent back by Kessler.
Such a disruptive defender, Kessler, one of the best shot blockers this league has to offer.
And there's Porter on the assist from Williams. Porter's got 5 points so far.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Young finds Kessler. Now here is Hachimura. Kessler's setting the play for Young.
Baby!
6 points for Trae Young.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you'd like to see that shot go down.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. The Suns 5th.
Got you right beside me. Got you right. You know, she's so feisty.
Stifling effort on
She's so feisty. Got your body. She got your body down. No, she right shouty. Oh, she right. Oh, she right. And got my 45. Got my 45.
Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Shannon. Suns lead by 15. Here's Young. Hachimura kicks to Young. Launches a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 9.
Zero fear.
Baby, they know you.
Dallas again missing. Phoenix has gone 1 or 2 on 3 corners here in the second quarter. Here's Shannon. The basket goal. The assist from Young. And the Suns back.
Yeah. My 45, my shorty, I don't play with. And she know me and she know that's what she should. I never do nobody in the type of way, yeah.
When you talk about Jalen Williams, Doris is a fair to say this guy has superstar level potential.
Without a doubt, Jalen Williams is a 3-level scorer. He's fearless in the post. He has the heart to keep improving, and he can be a lockdown defender. He's got all the tools to reach the level.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Williamson comes in for Jonathan Isaac, and it's time in for Bradley Beal. Young, no 45. It's rebounded by Dallas.
My 45.
Shot's good. He's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They know you.
After a tough first quarter, he's had to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Here's Young.
She my 45.
And how I like the resourcefulness Young brings to the table, taking any shot he can create.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
Kessler screen on Porter. And he banks in the layup.
She'll be driving you.
They're calling his number time and time again, and he is
With
delivering.
my hand on your lap.
With the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 17-point game. He gets that one.
Show the world for you.
Really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry his team and try and get out of this hole.
And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns.
Riding.
On Sunday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Utah Jazz.
You know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team's going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
The Suns making a change here. Gobert, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Rui Hachimura. Peyton, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Halliburton subbed in for Trae Young. And Gobert kicks to Ayton. Halliburton inside the three-point line.
Things you
It gets it to
do.
go, hitting off the back of the rim. Halliburton's got his second basket of the game.
So
And
the
there's
best
the
of
foul
me.
to go on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be his second foul
And
of
it's
the
all
game.
you
Devin Booker,
be
he's checked in for the
true.
Suns.
So true.
Porter against Halliburton. Porter with the screen for Dunn. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
And it's in there.
Boy, he's been known as a good ball handler, but Booker entering elite territory with that move.
Williamson against Ayton. Williams a screen on Ayton. Here's Williamson, and he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Hey, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Pass to Porter, fires the three, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Rebound by Williams. Mavericks trail by 17. There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Williamson with the bounce pass. Here's Capella. The kick out to Porter. Williams with a clean look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
If you let Jalen Williams get to his spots in the catch and shoot, good night, folks.
Gobert the pass to Halliburton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And the Suns miss again.
Boy, a really tough quarter for
Tú
this
eres
team. Just
chica,
struggling to make shots
soy
right
mi
now.
chica.
Floats it up for Williamson. Nice
Sí.
work on the board. It's paying off with the
Pero
business.
yo no
He's
cita,
got 6.
It's
mi
such a force moving
necesita.
around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
Back to Booker. And shot on the way. Ayton. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 14.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound's going. And so it's the Phoenix. Hi, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Duele. Tú eres él. Tú eres muy
Man, show at times. Deep range, but also very instinctive.
para ti,
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game.
para
Quite
ti.
a performance for the Suns.
Their passing was
Thank you for being with us.
Mi chiquita.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court for the Suns, Halliburton is out there with Booker. Then it's Sharp. Then there's Gary Payton the second. And it's Payton in at the 4.
Duele.
He's healthy. Zion is a force,
Sete.
an athletic freak who makes an impact.
Duele,
This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Williamson.
para
Phoenix leading
ti.
by 12. Halliburton kicks to Booker. Back to Halliburton. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Beal, the pass to Lively. Halliburton against Porter. Back to Lively. It's tipped. Halliburton for three. Buries it from three-point range. Halliburton's got 7 points.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals. And on the list is Alex Caruso.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Young outside. Sharp with this screen on point. Young shot is good.
Let it go, go, go. Let me go, go, go.
Makes that an easy shot.
I see this all the time. You're basically as a defender moving the man misses,
so wrong.
putting in the work to get
So
over
wrong. He was always saying, always on my mind, and it's so hard. So hard.
Right at the free throw line.
Not you whining, you was whining me so tired, doing hard. Doing hard.
Jalen Williams and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
You just go through phases like it's fun. Oh. Why won't you leave me, darling? I can't just go on wings.
Quarter passes to Williamson.
Oh, I got the papers, darling. Invest me out in 30 days. Oh, never satisfied. Why you gotta cry? Let it go, go, go. Let it go, go, go. I don't wanna be the one to say it, baby, but this is so wrong. It's so wrong.
What a job.
You was always saying, I'm always on my mind, and it's so hard.
He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
I'm not you wanting you. Smiling me sometimes, you're doing harm. I'm doing harm.
Hachimura is checked in for Sharp.
Got no patience with me. You just got through faces like a pump. Oh.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Williams, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
Suns leading by 14. Cassora screen on Porter. Again, Young missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Williams.
Sorry if my brain moves fast, then you find no shame to react.
Over Young. Nails the baby hook.
The way I do.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Shannon's got his second bucket tonight.
That's how you share the role. He does this time and time again.
Right now, he's going over the sidelines and get a
Look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. James is always hungry for potential. It's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taking 16 to 30 are on real contending teams making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you.
That gives him his second three of the half before the game.
Mr. Williamson, outside Beal. Here's Lively, and it's sent back by Kessler to the inside. Beal with the steal. Williams can't get it to go. Suns lead by 15. Azores screen on Williams. Young, no good. For Dallas, they're on 4 down from the 4 so far in the third. Beal the pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it
like I do
Great game plan from them tonight. That they keep getting it to Zion, and Williamson keeps delivering.
On its way from Young for 2. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 15.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. And the Mavericks making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And here are the Mavericks now. Williamson outside. Rebounded by DeAndre. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Tried by Booker.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
Mavericks trail by 17.
My brain moves faster than how to react. But really I do.
Here's Williams.
Love you. But if you love me like I do you.
Mi amor. Deal up top. Defended by Payton. Look for Dallas. Clint Capella comes in for Derek Lively. And Isaac subbed in for Williams.
I know they survived.
1:46 left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. The big challenge in Beal's career has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. Bradley Beal is a three-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hands. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Capella. Over Booker. And it's Capella missing. Suns lead by 16. Booker finds Halliburton. And the call on the shot sends him certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA. Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it, and now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Dunn gets to Capella. Outside Beal. To the paint. Here's Isaac. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 5 assists tonight. Beating the screen on Beal. Gives it out to Booker. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And misses it on the right side of the rim. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Takes the three. Knocks down the three ball. Dunn's got 10 points. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They win the game at 1 point by 20. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Now Beal over Booker. Beal can't get it to go. Got it up. He doesn't hit that one. And so is Phoenix. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Isaac out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Williams. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Dunn at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because
you don't know
chemistry looks great right now.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Porter passes to Williams.
Have no fun.
And the jam by Williams.
Ooh, that's the athleticism we're talking about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And Phoenix making a change here.
I see you.
Checked in. Suns lead by 16.
Baby,
Young from outside.
I see you. Coming like the driveway. And now I understand it, baby.
Let's it go with the three. No good.
Time.
Average has been a little rocky, just 30 minutes on the field. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Just over a minute in the fourth. It's Porter outside. Caruso grabs the miss.
And Porter is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Young. Good on the 13-footer. Young's got 23.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
Shannon passes to Young. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple. He's got 26. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
The driveway.
Had active hands and really out in the passing lane. Pressure on defense.
And also, guys, that's how they've shown on the defensive end is something else.
Coming up the driveway. Now I'm a state, baby.
This is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Young looking around. Unloads. Rebounded by Capella. Mavericks trail by 18. Banked in off the glass.
Now you can see why people are so excited about Jonathan Isaac showing off that scoring ability on the interior.
Hachimura with a screen on Porter. Here's Young. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Young's got 7 points for the quarter. Outside.
I see you coming up the driveway. You know I wanna see you, baby. You come me. 10 minutes on the highway, coming my way, baby. I see you.
They're working inside, getting good shots from close.
Rebounded by Isaac. 6 rebounds tonight on the wing. Caruso with the steal. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding.
For the Dallas Mavericks.
As the wind blows, you blow me away.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Williamson comes in for Isaac, and Bradley second for Williams. And there's the foul. It'll go. That's his third foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Isaac, he's checked in for Porter. And Phoenix also making a switch. Peyton's checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
I think you like that day in my tattoos.
Phoenix leading by 18.
I know you know it, girl. We're both on the same. We're driving the day go. You got me, I got you. And nothing can stop you with me by your side.
But can you talk
I'm just stood by the window as the wind blows, you blow me away.
And certainly a team cannot without some level of grit and mental toughness.
Pray that you didn't fall. Don't be so simple. Don't let me say.
There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
You know what do you make me get your days alright? I try. You know no great, you know what in trouble all night.
He's adding strength every single day. Eventually, he's going to have some go-to moves offensively, but right now, rim runner, rim protector, standard, and plays beyond his years. Yeah, Devin Booker, shiftiness, gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through almost a half a decade.
No, you're not angel. We're both on the same run. We're driving the day go.
And the losing never stops bothering him.
You got me, I got you. There's nothing to stop you.
And it's a much more competitive basketball team.
Here's Booker. Booker's got 33.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Williamson, and that one transformed.
That's just all Zion. Well, once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside Beal. Pass to Lively. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's Halliburton. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Beal. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, some guys over the course of their career just keep developing, and Bradley Beal came in as a sweet shooter, and he continues to do it.
Mavericks trail by 16. Loads it up for Williamson.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
How you feel? Memory.
Suns leading by 14. Booker finds Halliburton.
I'm still yours, baby.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Ooh, baby.
Williams in a screen on Booker. Beal against Booker. Beal dishes to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Porter. The rebound by Halliburton. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Suns.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matches this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this game was a dazzling game for Tyrese Halliburton.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Pass to Halliburton. Driving to the basket. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The lead is 15. Down against Halliburton. Fires, high post, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it. All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our...
Maybe because he doesn't. Maybe because he doesn't have a good role players. As a bench, bench. So.
Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I been a Kobe, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, BA. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams. And that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got Russell Westbrook, Bay out there with Jackson. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Wallace in at the 2.
Now be fun. I get the chance to say
it's necessary, and that time
all those
decent
words
defense, getting the contact.
on my mind. My old
Pass to
friend,
Jackson. They outside.
my old friend. In the
Jordan with the
dark,
screen on Hachimura.
so only shine. My words, the sky's in the sky.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
My old friend.
He knows the scouting report is these guys are
My old
take their
friend.
shot away, so use that to your advantage. Get
When the
inside.
love gets tight,
And he sinks the second.
please be there for you.
Here's Halliburton. Coming off a solid outing against Dallas.
When you don't wanna be
Nice spin off
strong,
the left rim and in.
nothing matter what it do for you.
So easy from that distance.
My old friend,
Here's Westbrook.
my old friend,
Takes the three. On
my old
target from Myers.
friend,
Hey, when he's hitting that
my old
shot,
friend.
it really helps the spacing for this team.
No question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Here's Westbrook.
It's not just me,
The Suns will take it.
it's everyone. Instead of praying, the days you were alive. I swear,
Three from the floor. And Brent, the Kings
See
have
the
the
light.
pieces to compete and finally creating some
my
stability.
friend,
After that 16-year playoff
my
and
friend.
just being a factor in the West, has Sacramento and their fans really, really
You always
excited.
shine.
Pieces are there. Will
But
they push
not
it this
in
year to
words.
get back in the
The
mix?
sky's in the sky.
Dallas's shot is good.
My old
Clicking quickly here,
friend,
3 for 4 to start this
my
one.
old friend.
And it's Phoenix's ball. 4-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks
It's
last time out.
time.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up.
For you.
It never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots.
Don't wanna be strong.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Puts one up from 19. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist.
My old friend,
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
My
And keeping us
old
updated from the
friend.
sideline. Allie LaForce.
yes, I love you more than words can say.
Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor, coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine, and
Yes, I love you
serious skill for a man
further
of his size.
than
It's a
yeah.
tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. The Suns trailing. Now here's Booker. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Dallas. Halliburton misses.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. For some consideration in the passing category, maybe Kevin. Shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. That's unfortunate.
Here's Jackson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to
I
score inside
love you
when
when
given
you
his opportunity.
stay.
Halliburton, the pass to Hachimura. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Booker. And he gets that one. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
Most fans think of Devin Booker, they
My
think of the range.
best friend.
He's attacking right now to get to the line.
Timeout call. Sacramento.
I love
Their
you
last game, a
when
win
you
against the Clippers.
sleep.
Looking to carry it into this one.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get
My
that win.
old friend. Yes, I love you more than words can say. My own friend. My own friend. Yes, I love you more than words can say. Yes, I need someone much to me. My own friend.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. The Kings also with a sub. Beasley's checked in.
You mean someone much to me.
Here's Beasley. Westbrook taking his time here. Tries a 10-footer, and it's blocked by Kessler.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And the defense a little lost on that play.
The Kings trailing. Westbrook outside. Jackson outside. Down low. Jordan inside. He's covered by Kessler. Westbrook can't hit.
Well, he's just really struggling right now, and with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Ooh, Beasley has an open look, and it's Phoenix with a rebound.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
There's a screen. Here's Young. Releases from the wing and drills it.
It's all about smart choices, and Trae Young's making them right now.
And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his teams always finish in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you,
You mean so much to
stop.
you mean so much to me.
To have a good offensive team.
My own friend. Yes, I love you more than words can say.
And it's Jones in for Wallace. Here's Westbrook. Off the left rim and out.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And Shannon gets it to go.
I just love the ball movement.
Kings trail by 5. Tipped away. To the paint, and they're pushing it up. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Great hands by Trae Young, and his passing abilities sparked the fast break.
Timeout called. The Kings. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Phoenix this year.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams.
Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Vukcevic. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. And you look at Caruso, 5th in the NBA, a pest on defense.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
On defense, the Suns. They lead by 7.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the middle. Here's Young. Jones grabs the board. And it's Jones with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. And it's Westbrook off the drive. And it's blocked by Kessler.
Well, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team. Now, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Wiggins, and it's going to be a 3-second call. The Kings making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in.
You mean so much to me.
Phoenix leading by 9. Outside Young, over Jones. Outside Young, puts up a deep 3, and they'll get another chance. Beyond the arc. Oladipo with the rebound.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field, to still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
There's Young with the three. Nails it from three. Young's got 5.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oladipo with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. Hey, from long range. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Bay's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Caruso pass to Young. Over Jones. A nice shot by Young. And the Suns lead by 9.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Oladipo. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Oladipo's got his 2nd basket on the night. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. The Suns on top. They're up 7. Don't go away.
KD just got traded, guys, and he's right here. I'm about to interview him. They said he's going to give me some time.
Thanks again for tuning in.
Yo,
if you're
KD,
just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Alex Caruso is out there with Sharp. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Shannon in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Back to Beasley from about 19. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Sharp's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Here's Young. He's got 7. Kessler, a screen. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. 9 points in the game. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Kings trail by 6. Oh, it's stolen. And the Suns pushing it up now. And it's Young to the rack.
And the confidence Young has in himself, it's commendable. Outstanding at driving and finishing through contact.
With some arc. Hey, from long range. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Kessler finds Young. From downtown. Oh, Trae virtually automatic from deep. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in the game is add more time to the clock.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
So
Sacramento.
much.
And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Here's Beasley. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Ayton passes to Hachimura. Back to Ayton. On the wing, Hachimura. Halliburton outside. Pass to Booker. Nifty move. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
For 3, Oladipo. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Suns lead by 13. Launches it. Here's Halliburton. And the
What is he doing?
signal the backcourt
What the fuck is he doing?
Not careful there.
Come on, man.
A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. The Suns in 5th.
Just so efficient from downtown last season. The threes are a big part of this team's offensive game plan.
Minot's checked in for the Kings. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Jones misses. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. For 3, Booker. And it's Booker again missing. Kings trail by 13. Jones feels it out. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
From 18 feet away. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. For Sacramento, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. For 3, Oladipo. Pure from three-point range. Oladipo's got 7 points.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Brent, almost your ideal shooting guard. Malik Beasley doesn't try to do too much.
The biggest thing, BA, is the turnover percentage that he's led the league in. Malik Beasley just simply doesn't give up the ball. He makes good, steady decisions, shoots the ball at a high clip. So that kind of reliability, that's what he's paid for.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Jordan's checked in for the Kings. Jackson comes in for Oladipo. And the free throw, no good.
You know, young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton has certainly fit that bill.
Pass to Jordan. Now Jones. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. And here's the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Monday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Phoenix Suns.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
And the Suns making a change here. Sharp's checked in. Clock at 2. Jones misses.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Booker, good.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
It's stolen by Halliburton. Pass to Booker. It's Booker in the open floor.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Jones. And he can't get that one. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Halliburton with the ball. The 3 ball. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. 5 points in the game.
Boy, Halliburton consistent with that shot.
Halliburton against Jones. Jackson on the wing. To halt the run. Back to Jones. Beasley against Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And Sacramento with some changes. Bay, he's checked in for Wiggins. Wallace comes in for Beasley. And it's Westbrook in for Jones. Here's Halliburton. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Westbrook left side. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers. Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Releases. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Halliburton's got 7 points.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Westbrook outside. Jordan, the pass to Bay. Jordan with a screen on Hachimura. Here's Bay. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like seeing Bay active on the inside, attracting the defense's attention in the process.
The Suns making a switch here. Hayden's checked in. And so Bay nails both of them. Phoenix leading by 17. Halliburton, the pass to Booker. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Booker's got 19 points.
Great shooting from Booker. He keeps getting better. That time from way outside.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on that one.
And when Westbrook comes into a game, he really provides a jolt of energy. He's really embraced that role, and it's infectious for the rest of the team.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Sharp. That one misses.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter. And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Back to Wallace. Pass to Bay. To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. Halliburton outside. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Halliburton.
And that's an emphatic 2 points from Tyrese Halliburton.
A minute 9 left in the first half of this game. Bay with it. Wallace left side. Jackson outside. Here's the three. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by.
There's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
The Suns lead by 22. Pass to Booker. Now here's Halliburton. The shot. Booker no good. Sacramento has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter.
And Westbrook scoring, it comes in bunches, but such a key to it all is for him to get himself to the free throw line. He's top 40 all time in free throw attempts.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Phoenix has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And Booker with the jam.
Booker firing on all cylinders, and this guy is one of the toughest in the NBA to slow down.
Halliburton against Westbrook. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. So that'll be a 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. 6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4. And he can't get the first one. He hits the 2nd from the line. Halliburton finds Booker. From behind the arc. Halliburton misses. And so it's Phoenix sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, everybody. The story thus far being written by Devin Booker. He has been.
There's a handful of guys that can go nuclear on any given night. And Booker, he's on that short list when he's locked in.
And let's move to some recent news. Multiple trades are shaking up the league.
How about this?
And that's it for halftime.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Taking a look at the Kings. We've got Jackson, Cason Wallace out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Wallace outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he makes the first. And already one of the more consistent three-point shooters. Cason Wallace is lethal from outside for him.
Really impressive BA in his first year to shoot over 40% from three. Pretty selective in the ones he took, but still his #1 attribute is how disruptive he can be defensively at that guard position.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Caruso, he's checked in for the Suns. Phoenix leading by 19. And there's a pick. There's Young with the 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. A clear look for Westbrook. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
In transition, here come the Suns. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Payton with just big-time vertical.
About a minute played here in the second half. Bey outside. Shot from 12. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Bey's got 13.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Shoots. Young misses. Kings trail by 21. Bey passes to Wallace. Drops in the 3. Wallace has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's a nice pass from Bey, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Young can't hit. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Kings. Pass to Jackson. Off target at the rim. Phoenix leading by 18. Here's Shannon. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Westbrook left side. Back to Wallace. Now here's Jackson. He's guarded by Caruso. Westbrook outside. Just 5 to shoot. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 7.
This is Westbrook just being an ultra competitor. He gets in there and the defense has nothing to do.
Left side Young. Shoots over Westbrook. Wallace pulls it in.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Jackson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
Pass to Young. Shoots over Westbrook.
How is that possible? How is he missing?
Kings trail by 16. Here's Wallace. Oh, Kessler with the block. Wallace outside from the arc. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in the game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Sacramento calls timeout. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Well, you look at Kessler, a remarkable defender, 2nd in the NBA.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
And the shot is good by Westbrook.
And Russell shot that one with confidence, something he does not lack.
Young looking over the floor. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Wallace, the pass to Jackson. And here's Jordan. Bay with room to shoot. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Kessler, a screen on Westbrook. There's Young with the 3. Counted from distance. Young's got 17.
And that's where Young is just so comfortable. He lives well beyond the three-point line.
Bay against Payton. And it's blocked by Kessler.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Can't finish the lob. Kings trail by 16. Bay from long range. Caruso grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Right side, Young. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Wiggins, he's checked in for the Kings. Beasley comes in for Wallace. Westbrook against Halliburton. Pass to Bay. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Booker goes in. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Sharp, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. So the Kings making a change here. Gobert against Wiggins. And there's the drive. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
Halliburton, the pass to Booker. Halliburton against Jones. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Salon.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Wiggins. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Booker's shot is good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Phoenix?
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Yep, count it.
And Booker just keeps taking him. He's a scoring machine.
Sacramento has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal. And he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Vukcevic, he's checked in for Sacramento. Oladipo comes in for Russell Westbrook. Booker for 3. And Vukcevic pulls it down.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Here's Booker. Over Jones. Outside for Booker. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
It's his first trip to the line.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Sacramento. Victor Oladipo taking 2 shots.
And Oladipo drops them both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Halliburton against Jones. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Pass to Jones. Back to Oladipo. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Oladipo's got 11. It'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. A tremendous offensive output. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Kings trail by 20. Devin Booker out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Well, the Suns shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Outside Jones. Lots of room. Hachimura with a rebound. Oladipo against Halliburton. Soft touch off the glass.
Standing 6'5", Halliburton, one of those longer, lanky guards that can get out there and use his size to disrupt.
Oladipo against Booker. And Oladipo hits from deep.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
The Suns lead by 19. Pass to Halliburton. From the high post. And it's Phoenix with another.
They're going old school out there now. Working the mid-range part of the floor.
Oladipo against Booker. Now here's Oladipo. He's guarded closely. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Yeah, it's that guy again, Victor Oladipo, just getting it done. Looks like he's going to have a huge night.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now Young. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. On the wing, Jones. The baseline J is on the way. Good work defensively by Caruso.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Kings trail by 19. On the wing, Jones. Out to Oladipo. Over Kessler. Misses off the right iron. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Young. Rebound by the Kings. That'll wrap up the short 2-game road trip. Inside. Out to Oladipo. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Vucevic. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Shannon's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Young. Uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 21 points in the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And it's Jones with the ball for Sacramento. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game. Well, Brendan, a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment, after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow. Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Kings trail by 21. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Jones. And another miss by Sacramento. For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Right wing. Here's Young. Oladipo with the rebound. Oladipo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jones.
The officials were right on top of that one.
The First one falls. And Sacramento with some changes. Jordan's checked in for Wiggins. Sadiq Bey comes in for Beasley. And it's Wallace in for Oladipo. The Suns lead by 19. Young from long range. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Stolen by Young. Pass to Shannon. The three is up. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here's Wallace. Jordan, the pass to Bey. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Pass to Young. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by Sacramento. Jordan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Jones finds Jordan, and the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his third foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Westbrook, he's checked in for the Kings. Goes up off the inbound. Wallace misses.
ISO.
The Suns lead by 20. Back to Gobert. Halliburton right side. He's still feeling
Green
it.
bean.
Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Running the pick and roll with just tremendous patience and poise. Halliburton reading the defense so well. He exploited that.
Hey! And Booker with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
The Kings call timeout. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Wallace outside. Pass to Bey. Jackson outside. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Booker with it. Watched by Wallace.
Hey!
Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Halliburton against Westbrook. It's stolen by Halliburton. Here's Booker. Back to Halliburton. The importance of getting your second NBA contract is something players often cite. Brent, did you feel that way?
No doubt about it, BA. I mean, it's a stamp of approval that you belong at this level. Of course, it gives you a lot of security for what you want to do for your family and for yourself. But, man, that's acknowledgement that all that hard work has paid off.
Halliburton misses.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Over Hachimura. Westbrook with the miss. The Suns have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. For 3, Booker. Rebound by Jackson.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Wallace. And the layup is good. Wallace has got 4 points in the quarter. Phoenix leading by 22. Here's Booker.
Hey!
Knocks down the 18-footer.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Suns.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage.
God damn, man, just fucking pass the ball right.
As it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Devin Booker.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there.
Well, all eyes on Westbrook defensively. It helps to make this play work as he delivers on time and on target.
Booker, good.
I just poked them.
Extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And the basket by Westbrook. And so it's Phoenix with it. Phoenix calls timeout. They're ahead by 23. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Halliburton.
I mean, what an incredible job generating shots for his team. I mean, he was forcing the defense to stretch out and dishing to open and ready shooters. He just has these great instincts and feel for when and where to move the rock out on the court.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Kept alive, Halliburton outside. Outside for Booker. And the Suns miss again. Bay passes to Westbrook. 34 seconds left in the game. Pass to Jackson. Wallace outside. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth. Bay from long range. Connects from downtown.
Encouraging to see Saddiq Bey just stay this confident and looking for that shot off the catch.
Here's Booker. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Westbrook with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his third foul so far.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They did. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had...
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and...
Hey, yo, bad play.
I just went by.